Let's go to a ghost story at 855-853-4802. Hello. Da, 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 da. Did she lock up? Is she there?
My dad and my sister and even my almost 5-year-old daughter has had some things happen to her. But I'd like to start off with a couple dreams that I've had. The first one happened when I was about 17, and it was the day after my uncle had passed. Now, I was pretty close with my uncle. We always had a special bond, and he had this nickname for me that I absolutely hated, but I would let him call me that because it was his special name for me, and nobody else was allowed to, and nobody else did. So, it was pretty devastating whenever I got the news that morning. So, anyways, I had a dream one night, and I remember being in a room that was pretty open. The floor was concrete, and it really wasn't brightly lit, but it wasn't like an ominous feeling in the room. I remember there was like a water heater in like one of the corners. There was a basketball hoop. Now, I know that seems odd, but there's some significance to that. At least I think that there is. In the dream, he was wearing this grayish button-up short-sleeve shirt with like something on the left upper side. It was like a patch that I couldn't read, and he had some black faded jeans on. And I don't remember exactly how he appeared, and I didn't even see myself in the dream. I just saw him in this room. He did this thing. He's standing in front of the basketball hoop, and this part's kind of hard to explain because it's like this move that he always did, and it's like where he stomps his foot and he like puts his hands out and he does his distinctive laugh that he always does. Right before he laughs, he says my nickname, and he's just smiling, and I just feel happiness and warmth, and it's just so vivid. That was basically it. I didn't say anything to him, and he just did that one thing, and I woke up, and I was so excited. I wanted to go tell my dad about what had just happened, and I'm telling him like everything he's wearing and what he does, and my dad's just kind of smiling at me. And my dad was actually one of the ones to identify his body after his death, and he was like, Julie, he came to say goodbye to you because that's exactly what he was wearing whenever he passed. Obviously, that gives you chills. And the basketball hoop has significance because we always used to play. That was our game. We would always play basketball together. I think that's pretty cool, and I think that he was letting me know that he was okay because, like I said, it hit me pretty hard when he did pass. I think he was just telling me, hey, I'm all right. So I thought that one was pretty cool. The next dream is actually not as pleasant, but this is about my grandmother. She was 92, and she had developed dementia in her last months of her life. So, she didn't remember. It was pretty bad, but it was her time. There really wasn't much to this dream. I just remember feeling sheer horror. Like, I saw her face, and she was younger, but she wasn't like really like young adult. She was when I was growing up. And her face, it was her, and she's dressed in all black, and she's like wrapped in like this black headdress, and she's reaching out for me, and she's like, her face almost looks like the drama mask face, the sad one. She's scared. Like I just feel scared. It was just horrifying. And I remember waking up, and I didn't have that good feeling. Like it was just so scary, and nothing was said. And obviously I didn't say anything. But the thing about this is my grandma she was the most loving, kind. She was always singing, and she was always cooking food, and she was a strict Catholic, and she went to mass all the time. I mean, multiple times a week. And she's the last person that you would ever think would be distressed on the other side, So that's what really scares me about this. I'm hoping that it was just a nightmare and not like my grandma like telling me that she's not in a good place or not happy. I don't know, but I would like to hear your guys' thoughts on that. And like I said, I have many other stories that I can call in with. But thank you guys so much for doing what you do. You guys are awesome. I hope to hear this. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that story with us. Thoughts on that?
I think like one could have been a visitation dream. The one about her uncle, that could have been. Absolutely. The one about her grandma could have been just a dream. Like she might have had her grandma on her mind before she went to bed. She watched some strange movie. She had some anxiety. There's some weird things that all kind of combined into a dream that disturbed her. I think sometimes a dream can just be a dream. It doesn't have to mean that grandma didn't make it to heaven. You know, grandma's unhappy in the afterlife. Maybe she just had a weird dream. Maybe she was having some anxiety or something and it caused a strange dream.
Wrong. So what do you think, Satan? Was it a dream or what?
Was it a dream?
What was it?
All dreams
thought I had a good theory.
me. All dreams flow through me. And she's down here too. She's a lot of fun. She's so much fun. Oh my God. You got to see her. We have cocktail hours every day. We start them early. We start them at 3 o'clock. We go 3 to 7. It's cocktail
I
hours
like
in hell. Yeah, I mean, there's finger foods, literally finger. It's food, it's just a blast. And she tells the best jokes. Oh, and that smile, when the flesh isn't falling off her face from the heat. It's just the best.
And there's square dancing. I'm sure that there's also square dancing during this.
I assure you, even in hell, there isn't square dancing. I don't know who the fuck came up with that shit, why they're still teaching it in schools, and why there's this people that still, I don't know, like what, 0.0002% of the population square dance, and it's a fucking unit in gym to this day. What the fuck are you people thinking in their American education system anyhow? I mean, Jesus fucking...
Okay, Satan, thank you.
Wait, I have to interrupt because you are the one who has a daughter, so I would have no idea if this is true. But do they still teach square dancing in school? Certainly not.
Yeah.
They don't.
Oh my God, why?
They do?
Yeah. Maybe not every district, maybe not every school, but I was kind of shocked. It was a unit in gym. It was a unit in gym back for us too. They bring up the record player, and then it's like, and now we're gonna do this shit.
And it's like step touch, swing your partner. It's like there's not even much activity to that dance.
I don't know.
You're never going to get your heart rate up square dancing.
I don't know about 99% of the decisions that are made in the education system. I mean, it's really just shocking.
Wow.
How broken it all is. But yeah.
So one day we're going to make you do the pommel horse. Then you've got to walk on the bar, right? You got to walk the bar and not fall off that. We're going to make you climb a rope to the frickin' ceiling. But then on Tuesday, you're all going to dance.
Square dance, no less.
It never made any.
Like to do.
And we're going to throw in some burpees for you to do too.
Exactly. Yeah. But before we do the square dancing, we're going to do our warm ups. So everybody gets nice and sweaty. Yeah. And
then we're going to bring it way down.
I'm having flashbacks to Salish Junior High.
Other than math, I think gym was the subject that probably stressed me out the most. 1,000
fucking percent.
I loved it.
I am exactly the same. Those two fucking things. I hated math and I hated gym.
Oh my God.
I dreaded them both. And it was just like oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Until square dancing day came along. Square dancing.
And it's like, what the fuck? I don't even archery was kind of neat in gym. That was kind of like when we were doing like some of the weirder things, or not weird, but just things you don't normally do in gym. Those were the fun times. But that was like 1/20th of all of gym in I think all of growing up.
I enjoyed cross-country skiing. I thought that was kind of cool, even though I wasn't good at it. But
never got that.
Basketball. What? Me? With a basketball? Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah. I
Get
can't.
out of here.
No, yeah. I can't do any of it. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. That's Tony and Todd relive the traumas of junior high.
Oh my God. Junior high and high school. Don't even go there with me.
Oh yeah, no. Well, although most of high school was just the radio station. I just showed up for the school and then I just went back to work. So high school was basically 210 South Main.